Some kind of fucking Florida shit. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start session 8 of wow, I almost said my cross made it. Wow, no, while beyond the witchlight. I just looked up there at the minis behind me and I got scared. A little bit of trauma.
Next Strahd comes out. What's going on here?
I don't like to stay wild.
All right, and the last time our adventurers, as they were continuing to tither, kept running across little posters. Of Granny Nightshade's wanted posters for Will and his little ragtag gang. She really does want those wants those kids. Wants them pretty bad. Our adventurers continue to walk through. They have found a funeral for blink dogs. They discovered an area of the woods that was torn down and destroyed. Found a lot of wanted posters. I mean, like a lot of posters. Like a ridiculous amount of posters.
Hats?
I don't know why there's so many posters.
Made hats.
Made hats, too. That's pretty cute.
Those are important.
And then they made their way to Littlewood. Or Little Oak. Littlewood. And that's where the party ran into the treant that has the house and the getaway gang, who is led by Will. Will and his gang had a plan to rescue the kids from Granny Nightshade. So with a little mix and contemplating of the group, they formulated a decent plan that they're going to execute tomorrow about trying to get the kids out. The party's going to remain as some kind of distraction to try to talk to Granny Nightshade, maybe get her attention a little bit more, while the getaway gang and the imp flank around and create some kind of distraction. Since they were going to start their trip tomorrow, they decided, well, let's go check out a pool with unicorn. So they went there, seeing the unicorn after some shenanigans. Unicorn info dumped, and then was attacked by some jackass.
What the fuck?
So the party really did not like it. And the unicorn disappeared, and then Beatrix did some crazy bard shit and some persuasion and an unmovable rod, and then got him to info dump all about this malevolent group that's currently in the Palace of Heart's Desire and what they're looking for. After that, there you go, he's got the map. After that, he ended up screwing off, and then the adventurers just went to sleep at the pool. And with that, we'll go ahead and get started. Yes.
I think it's important to note, because we forgot to mention, the tree is pacifist.
Yes, but we'll pass a fist.
Yes.
He manhandled me.
I was like, please bring buddy back, please bring buddy back. Come here, buddy.
So,
What
as
race
you lay there.
Me?
Yeah.
Reborn.
Well, I thought. No, he reborn handled
Oh.
Oh.
We don't even know if you have a jump.
As you stop staring,
Oh,
as you stop staring off into the distance, you see Eleanor's is still just like floating there in the water. Her front of her skin is kind of pinkish now. So the underside is gray, but the front is kind of pinkish from being out in the bright sun. It's not her whole body, but her face is covered. But the front part is pinky. There you go. So you sit there and you notice your friend floating in the shallow end of this lake. Front half kind of pinky. The other two companions passed out, not in the water. What are you gonna do?
I use the dragon fruit delight buff to make reddish flames above Elnar's face to wake her up.
So
So bright light now.
you just get woke up to a bunch of like bleh, flames that shoot out of the
Actually, I was rewatching it. It's not a belt. It's I just cast flames.
Oh,
All right.
I was
So
double checking.
it looks like more bright light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit there.
Just gonna sit there, man.
Well, am I gonna take my hat off so I can see the
hat's
bright
over her
light?
face.
I'm not gonna fucking-
Remember, Beatrix flipped her over and put the hat on her face.
Yeah.
God damn it! So
Big floppy.
Elnar's kind of crispy. You might want to wake up.
as he says that, I'll like flip over.
You're getting late for that. You're overcooked.
So your skin doesn't feel burnt, but it is still kind of pink. But it doesn't hurt. That's gonna stand out. That was weird.
I'm hoping the water might help.
Can I use Mage Hand to pinch her nose close?
Yeah, I say go for it.
Yeah.
What the? What the fuck?
It did work.
Stretch.
You're the little fucking, what's his name again?
Oh shit, Fizoli.
Fazoli just giggling. His fiendish self up in a tree.
Ah, beautiful morning. The sun. Hey.
As I hear this, you're here. It's
You're
me
waiting up to-
underwater.
You're waking up to wet dog kisses on your face.
Oh.
All the excitement is getting everyone.
Oh, great. What the?
At least he's not dirty.
I pressed him to dry him and make him not smell bad.
You don't smell bad.
Oh, thank you.
No, the dog.
Both.
Oh.
Normal's all floofy.
Both. He's all fluffed up.
He's all floofy.
Again, beautiful sunlight out.
Right.
A gentle breeze. There's even like a little bit of a rainbow that appears over this lake.
Is it two or just one?
Just one.
There's
Not
a
double.
unicorn. It has to be a double rainbow.
Well, it's one because her partner's gone.
Oh. Way to make me sad.
Yep.
Well, now we have to save
In
the
fact, this
partner, so
rainbow
it's
now
gonna
has
be a
half the
double
colors
rainbow.
now. Yeah, fuck you.
Oh, double rainbow.
Well,
Partial rainbow.
so it's
Oh.
A tribo.
Tribo.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So Beatrix is like stretching, like she's about to run a marathon, but she's not. She's just
Yeah.
just chaotically stretching.
Yeah.
You guys ready? And she's like doing squats and
Yeah.
stuff like that
Well, they said to meet him down by the river.
at the fork. We're gonna do this.
I guess we should make our way there then. It should be.
Let's go. I like start cleaning stuff up.
You still in the water. What are you doing?
I splash over to her, high stepping.
Get up begrudgingly.
The entire front half of her, from like here to like to her ankles, is like a brighter pinker color
Before
as
I
opposed to
see
a whitish
that, I'm
gray.
like, time to go, beautiful. Whoa!
It doesn't hurt,
Did you know you're pink?
but the front half of you, it's like a clear line.
I mean, I'm digging
Along-
it.
along
It's
your-
a style choice, but
Yeah, it's alright.
you do you. All right, let's go.
You're like drow cotton candy. Like it's pink and it's bluish gray. It's like, you know. Okay. Okay.
High step it out of the water, and then I pressed myself dry.
Ready to rock and roll?
Alright then.
Shit, okay.
What was it time?
Most of Frix's stuff, you guys will notice, like the moment I got the satchel, nearly everything went inside it.
Meh.
Do me a favor.
His backpack is pretty light now.
Bag holding?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
sorry.
I don't need to roll.
his little satchel and backpack.
I need a D8 rolled.
Nice and small and light.
I knock out two of these.
On the way out, I'm also
I
gonna
like
cast
that.
berries.
That's really cool.
Ooh!
Hold
Hold on. I gotta remember if I've done this one yet or not. Some of these I won't do more than once.
That was what it was annoying.
Yeah. These ones are.
I got 4 yellows,
I need new dice for this.
I mean, yeah.
4 mocha berries.
Those are really neat. I really like
And then one of the straw dice are still sitting in here.
your dice for this game. I got my dice from the last game. And then I got
Okay, hold on. This one's gonna be fucking cool. Hold on.
I got 3 dice.
Oh.
You stop making noises like that.
Okay, perfect. I just had to read it because it was a lot of little tiny details. So as you guys are following the riverbank itself, you get probably about an hour into your journey. I need everyone to roll me perception checks. As you're crunching through the leaves.
So I need to have the imp do it too?
Amazing. Worse.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. First
18.
Okay.
4.
Okay.
Wasn't 18. Then it got to a 4.
I got 11. Imp got a 15.
Okay.
17 for me, 10 for normal.
All right. So you two and your imp. You guys are walking through. For some reason, you guys are a little bit distracted. Maybe it's the pretty smells. Maybe it's the beautiful sunshine
I feel my scars.
down on top of you. Maybe your dog found a different smell. It was like, ooh, look over here. As you can see, like around you, you can see small little tiny shrubs that like run around in circles, like enclosing on you.
Oh, no. How many
I
do we
whisper.
see?
Oh, go ahead.
How many do I see? Or can I assume
7. Like little bushes.
Everybody stop.
I whisper. Did you realize we're surrounded too? With a smile on my face, almost like excited about what's about to happen.
You can hear some of the ruffling of the bushes around you. Hey, this is kind of interesting.
We see you. You can come out now.
Just then, 7 shrubs jump out. You're surrounded by them. And like a tall... Well, I would describe it. I want to show instead of tell it. A tall lady with leaves growing in her hair, bits of bark along her skin,
Ooh.
steps out. Show these villains the true meaning of revenge.
We're villains?
You know what you're here for.
I turn around and I look behind us and I'm like, guys, I think she's talking to us. Who are you?
Don't try to fool me. You guys are here to finish what Granny Nightshade started.
Not fooling anyone. Scout's honor.
More so like end.
What?
More so like end.
Roll persuasion.
Can he roll with advantage because I'm helping?
Sure.
Oh, the first one was dirty 20. The second
Hell yeah.
one was 23.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Actually.
The shrubs kind of stop. She kind of looks at you. You can tell some of the leaves are starting to like wilt and turn brown in her hair and fall out. What do you mean stop her?
Well, the enemy,
She looked at you
my
guys
enemy is
cautiously.
my friend. And she has something we need and we're trying to help these kids. And,
More.
oh.
We don't like how she operates, and we're more so friends of Zibilia. Just go ahead and cut to the chase in this place at this point.
I just point to him. Yeah, what he said.
No one's known what's happened to Zabilnia.
Well, then
It's
you're
been over a
obviously
year.
not in the loop.
I'm not. I like to stay low, stay hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Something of mine has already been taken. I am doomed now because of that wretched lady.
What of yours was?
The very thing that keeps me alive. My tree.
Your tree?
Hmm?
Gone. The tree that I am bound to with my soul has been taken. Used to make toys. Granny Nightshades.
Like a rocking horse?
Like a rocking horse. As she tilts her head aside, you see more leaves just as like to fall off. Little bits of bark start to flake.
If you got the rocking horse back, would it help?
What rocking horse? You think I could just get a... I need my tree back. The whole thing.
What about you not tree right there? I want to steal a tree.
Oh god.
Is there a tree left?
Nothing but a little stump.
Oh.
A little stump's enough?
What?
Is that little stump enough?
Not really. I know I'm gonna die soon.
Oh man.
The only person I know who could be strong enough would be Zabillion herself, but... Yeah.
I puff up, I put my hand on my chest. We can take her. I take a stance. Or at least we're gonna try.
Okay. Think you're really gonna take on Granny Nightshade?
You wanna help us?
Unfortunately, I can't. I'm bound to these parts of the woods.
Would you be able to prevent anybody from coming to her aid from this direction? That'd be nice. The little bushes pop out of the bushes. That'd be great.
She kind of like looks at her bushes. Well, that's kind of my plan right now.
Oh, good little bushes. Are they actually bushes or are
They're
they
little
people in
tiny
the bushes?
shrubs.
Oh, that's adorable. God dang it.
Not when there's
Shrubbery.
fog around.
Huh?
Not when there's fog around.
Ooh, you guys could go chill by the unicorn pool, get some water.
No, I can't.
Oh, it's too far away.
Like here.
Oh, you mean right here. Oof.
Yeah. like up the hill, my stump.
So you couldn't even leave to help them.
Nope, sure can't.
Protect
Well,
yourself.
you guys can. You guys seem like a trustworthy bat. And she opens up like a bit of like barky like leaf pouch she has on her side.
Mm-hmm.
And starts digging around. Here. She walks over to you. Goes out your hand. And hands you 3 sycamore seeds.
Yeah.
Goes to the bard.
Good
Or
luck
not
with
bard.
those.
Druid. I don't
Yeah.
know. That's smart.
Good luck with those. You're gonna need it.
Oh, they do.
And if you see Zibilnia, hey, I really use my tree fixed.
And what was your name again?
I just had it here. Meadowleaf.
Meadowleaf?
Meadowleaf.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Bye. She like disappears in the woods.
Okay.
And those 3
Hold on. Alright, sorry. Those 3?
yep, the sycamore seeds,
Yeah.
they a creature that eats one will gain passes out a trace that lasts for an hour.
Hell
Wow, okay.
Shove one in the kid's mouth. Bam.
And just as soon as this lady and her shrubs appeared,
Yeah.
disappeared.
Yeah.
Well, that's about the 3rd encounter of someone just appearing in the woods, messing with us, and just randomly disappearing. Like the bird lady.
Yes. Well, the one thing I've learned in this place is everybody seems to lose shit. They need safes. It's a metal safe, you can put your stuff in it. Lock.
What?
Like lock it away.
She lost
What the
her
heck?
tree.
Lost a tree. Everybody's losing something.
You can't put trees in safes.
Well, I'm still wondering how, like, if she's tied to the tree, if, Mullen actually took her tree, why she wasn't able to go to both
Right,
places.
like be within, like, maybe because of the tree was rooted there and it was cut off. But that's still, like, for binding to a tree like that, you ought to figure that you could follow the main entity.
I have a question, my druid friend.
Yes.
Is there anything that you have in your bag of tricks? Not literal bag.
Bears.
That could help. No, other than the berries. That could
It's just bears.
fucking eye twitch. The fucking aliens guy with the hair.
Yeah.
But that, in your bag of tricks that would be able to aid the tree in growing back or
Roll me nature.
being okay.
I internally thought about wither and bloom. But, I don't know. You said nature?
Yeah.
What the heck is that? 19.
Hey, yeah.
19. So you did actually recognize what this woman was.
Yeah, yeah.
Is a dryad.
Mm-hmm.
So that is an entity whose soul is bound to a tree,
Mm-hmm.
and she's this particular part of this forest of where this tree is at that she can roam.
Mm-hmm.
Having that tree damaged, it's basically like breaking parts of her soul. Only having a stump, she will not last much longer. But thinking about helping, something that could help regrow that stump
Mm-hmm.
over time might help. But
It's not a tree.
right, and it needs to be repaired sooner than later.
So she's in a pretty dire situation already. I mean, you saw her kind of wither away.
Mm-hmm.
It's like her soul is bound to it, like to the roots of the tree rather than the tree.
Someone really powerful
Mm-hmm.
could maybe help her.
Just another reason to
Well,
get Zidonia.
Did you say Zazonia again?
God
Lasagna.
I guess the list for freeing her keeps the reward. If we can have her help these people when we help her.
Lasagna can help towns, the unicorn, this bush lady.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if she's still alive because they said time kind of froze in this place when Zibilnia got frozen.
No, because her leaves are still falling off.
Mm-hmm. But
Damage
you
is
think
still
she would
being
have
done.
died like as soon as the tree was cut down.
Wonder if that
That's over time.
old
It's
lady granny
continuous,
hag is gonna.
not Not short, but not long. Depends on what happens to the tree.
Well, she says made the toys.
So maybe that withering effect was maybe something was being carved out of the tree.
I don't know. The more and more I hear about who is affected by this Granny Nightshade head, makes me feel like there's a lot that we can get to help the people around here just out of where she is. Let's do it.
Keep moving forward.
Move forward.
Keep moving forward. And finally, we had an encounter that wasn't a fucking poster.
Because I've got all the
Some of these
posters.
are like one and done. Like if you had this one again, that'd be really
There's
stupid.
no more posters. I've got them all.
Someone roll me a d8. We'll see if we get one more encounter.
Alright.
Mark, get it.
Wait, Mark.
1.
Fuck that.
Fuck this.
1.
1.
Nothing but a tree covered in withered old posters. Wanted posters of Will. And then you can see where the river splits into two. Here's some rustling in the bushes as Will pops out. Hey guys. Glad you guys made it. The other 3 members pop on out. We need to go over the plan one more time?
Yeah, probably a good idea if we're going to go with what you got.
Alright.
Plus, I really want to.
He pulls out his coloring book. Alright. So here's the plan. You guys are Team Red. You're going to be very important in causing a distraction. Okay? Head in, talk to some of the goblin stalls. We've got to get Granny Nightshade's attention. Be nice. Compliment her maybe. I don't know. She is kind of proud of some of her stuff.
I got you.
Maybe get a tour. That way it gives us enough time to circle around to the side, and then long enough for your imp.
Fitzroy, go with him. You want something faster, don't you?
What?
You might want a faster distraction, right?
Pretty fast, yeah.
Turn into a raven.
it like melts inside of itself and explodes.
God.
And then it's a raven. All the kids are like, oh.
And if you need to talk to me, you just tell him, he'll tell me.
This is going to be complicated. Okay, so everything has to go right. You guys got to scope it out. Get her attention. Blah, blah, blah. Keep her distracted. It'll be great. And then what I'm going to do is Fazoli. You're going to go to this side. Okay. Oh, even better. Did you have those posters ready yet? So I got it. Fazoli, I'm going to have you drop these posters. Sprinkle them all along here as you activate the scarecrow. So there's a humongous mess and chaos. So that way I can go in.
You alright?
Choke on a small piece of sweet tart.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, who would win?
So
And what's
I can go into the kitchen. And then you guys, once she's distracting, there's all kinds of chaos. You guys will need to go into the workshop.
Workshop, got it.
You guys are workshop. We're mill. Sorry, I gotta keep track of all these pieces. No, workshop. Mill. Will. Mill. Mill. Will. That makes sense. All right. You guys ready?
And you speak goblin.
Yeah, I'm.
Do you speak goblin? That's fucking
I have some
awesome.
green ones too.
Oh, that was Beatrix looking
A lot
at
of yellow ones.
Elenaris and saying,
Oh.
It's bananas.
big inside game. Yeah. Perfect.
Oh.
We
That's
have a
kind of.
communicator.
That's
There's
kind
a
of cool.
Communication.
And then the little scraggly young dwarf with like beard that's like whiskers, like he's starting puberty. He's like, yeah, that is kind of useful. With his 2 sickles now.
Yes.
His little whiskers and stuff.
I missed the intro to that person. I'm sorry.
He's one of the kids. He's like
Yeah.
a young dwarf, but he's just.
So
grown
it's
up.
an actual like just small dwarf.
Yeah, just a kid.
Gruff dwarf. Nice.
Voice crack and everything.
But
Well,
is the kitten with them?
No.
Back at the tree.
can't risk that.
Got it.
Will, before we separate,
Yeah.
I was just given these, but I'm going to give these to you. I'll give them the 3 sycamore seeds. If you need to make
Wow.
a getaway, eat one of these each. I know there's only 3 of them, but it'll at least be helpful.
He hands it to the 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I've had this since the start, and I can't think of a way that I could use it. And just in case you need it, I'll pull out a vial. It's like orange liquor. Just a little vial. And give it to him.
Okay.
To put it short, you can breathe fire after you drink that.
Noted. Take the inspiration. All right. Thank you for that. That was great. As long as you guys do your part, once chaos starts happening, take whatever isn't nailed down, free them kids, and get the heck out of here. We'll meet back at Little Oak, and don't forget, if you need a guide to yawn, we've got to get some of that oil too from those gross little creatures.
Oil.
The what's again, sorry?
The boggle oil, right?
The boggle oil,
The
yeah.
boggles.
How do we get oil from them?
Beat the crap out of them.
Mm-hmm.
You milk them.
He knows more than I do.
Ooh.
Got it. All right.
I don't like
So
that.
you'll definitely know when the signal happens, but we have to take a while to get in position. You ready, Fazoli? I guess I have to. I just sitting there flapping like a crow. You know, I have an idea with you and this. He starts laughing, the kids start scattering off. Yeah!
Hold on a second.
He's smart.
Outside of game, don't forget our treats. I have Misty Step once per day, but make it sparkle, and then
Same.
Yeah.
I like that.
So
Two
you guys are-
more flaming lights. What's that? Potion dancing lights.
+1 to nature checks. Movement increased by 5.
And I got the giant potion.
Also, just assume I'm casting detect magic like every 10 minutes or something.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay. Well, you guys are walking straight in. It's not like you're trying to be
Yeah.
stealth.
We're,
Be careful of that if we're trying to be stealth.
we're just travelers about to make entry because we heard about a goblin.
Perfect. I'm going to read this description as you guys
Actually,
continue to
it's
get...
4 stealth. Visually can turn invisible whenever he wants.
Oh yeah, this is going to be fun. So as you guys start to approach, I'm going to read the description. I'm going to pause for a second. I got to take a leak, and then I got to pull up a different map. The forest is at its darkest here. Up ahead, a colossal dead oak lies on its side. 3 living trees grow naturally out of the fallen remains. Their shapes resemble towers, with candlelit windows twinkling in gloom and wooden balconies, encircling gnarled branches. On one side of the fallen tree, firelight spills from a pair of quaint stone front windows, illuminating a clearing filled with merchant stalls. With that, I want to take a quick 5 so I can take a leak.
built different.
All right.
Right side up viewpoint.
And we're back. So, just looking at the map where I have it at, you actually can see 2 different passes. The one to the right is where you see the light in those stalls. To the left, you can just see like kind of like a darker path. Depends on which way y'all want
We
to
all
get.
know where
Right
Eleanor
here.
wants to
Storm
go.
to the right, probably.
Should we just go to the stalls?
Yes.
This is a market. We've never been
That
before.
is what this plan
Yeah, because
says.
the plan said this is where distraction needs to happen.
Well,
Do you
look,
have
it's
that
always-
out right now?
If we're looking at the plan,
I like that. They're arguing
Shove
about
it in
that.
there.
it says to stop at the stalls first, and then we go.
So let's
Oh, they should see the map real quick.
Yeah. let's go to the
Awesome, perfect.
let's go to the market.
There's candy here, which is important.
Right? I think I might.
Will you move the minis to the drawbridge real quick,
Candy.
or the bridge? What are you doing? Yeah, move them all to that bridge. All right, stop there.
No!
A gnarled bridge formed by tangled tree roots spans a rocky, dried-up riverbed.
Nope, bread.
Everybody roll still.
It's carbs. He's after him.
Gale?
Are we trying to be stealthy?
Just roll still.
Ooh. That's. You can do with that what you will. That's a 20 and a 1. Me and Norval.
Oh,
Oh my god.
15.
okay.
Not 20 plus a lot.
Okay.
17.
I am
Wow.
stuff.
If only it wasn't for the dog. So you guys are all walking, and you see some goblins kind of up at this stall. In fact, you see like 2 goblins each.
My goblin.
But then as the dog is having a hard time crossing these vines, he like barks at you to like slow down.
Slow down and
Some of like the goblins just kind of look out of their stalls.
grab him, help him like balance.
Just sink right on back in.
I guess they're waiting for us. Or we're causing commotion. Come on, Norval. You're making us slow.
Alright, go ahead and move it to the center over here. 3 stalls selling candies are all situated in this clearing, lit by windows carved into a giant fallen tree to one side of it. 2 goblins are working in each stall, and a whole enterprise is watched closely by a goblin with a toffee apple head who appears to be muttering quietly to himself. I'll draw a picture.
Toffee apple head.
Bam.
Excuse me.
There he is. He is. Yeah. It's kind of right here. Kind of watching you guys as there's 2 goblins per. It's kind of muttering to himself.
Can we see what they're selling from our vantage point, or can I walk up to the first one we see?
Sure, you can. Give me 1 second. So as you walk into the first stall, you can tell there's 2 smaller goblins. They're like, and they're like making candy. You can see like pots of boiling over of like sugary syrup that's burning. They're like crushing beetles and stuff and like folding it into the candy. And they're arguing, and one throws sugar, the other one's like, and starts pulling at it and like makes like cotton candy. Like,
I kind of tap, wow, Frixus.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, it makes sense. Let him cook.
little roach
What?
comes crawling across the table and they go, boom, and slide it into the candy mix.
That part
But-
wasn't okay.
It doesn't seem like a good tactic for making candy. Are they sweet?
Got like a basket of candy.
Have I seen these bugs before?
These are pretty standard bugs.
Do I know? I mean, do I know how they taste?
Like protein.
The stall itself does not look like it's in the best of conditions. However, I mean it is candy, so
We'll see how it tastes. Maybe.
Well, I'm not going to eat any. I'm just saying it makes sense. The shells for colors and
Who's that?
everything.
He's like, do you want some candy? Come on, candy.
Oh, yeah. What's he saying?
What do you think he's saying?
He doesn't ever want candy.
I'm
He's saying it's tasty. Like it's good.
He probably wants money first.
Something shiny.
Something shiny.
Coin.
Nah. Roll me a d8.
Hey. Oh, we're dead.
The cyanide.
That was roaches just in it. Baby
There's
roaches.
8 roaches.
Okay, so you're given this piece of candy.
That face was intense.
This piece of candy, and inside of it is a little butterfly, preserved in like an amber. Here you go.
Looks tasty.
Tell him thank you.
Oh, yeah.
And then it says you guys are yeah.
How do you say I'll save it for later?
Do you want me to tell him, or you want
I
to
want you to tell me so I can say.
How'd you like it?
How's it going? When in Rome. Stick it in my pocket.
Okay.
Butterfly amber candy.
Yep, put butterfly amber candy. Write 8 next to it so I don't forget.
God.
And actually, you can see 2 of the other goblins kind of pop their head out of the stall next to him. They're like offering their candy too.
Go check it out. Maybe theirs doesn't have bugs in it.
Where is this guy at?
First stall.
Is he one of the people offering his candy?
Oh, you talking about the Applehead guy?
Yeah.
No. See where I have the D4 at?
Yep.
He's kind of standing off, just kind of like watching the stalls. Kind of like a manager.
He's like the bugbear.
Alright. I'll walk over to him.
And he's kind of just muttering to himself incoherently.
Is it a goblin, or is it...
Yeah, it's in Goblin, but he's just muttering stupid shit to
I would
himself.
ask which one of these stalls makes the best candy.
No, so? Oh. They all fight over who makes the best candy. They're all the exact same. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just making it for passers-by for Granny Nightshade. Yes. No, anyways. Yeah.
Something in your mind there, bud?
Yeah, I had a worm crawl in there, digging around. Drive me crazy.
Crazy.
I was crazy once. Put me in a room. Rats.
There's a
Rats make
bug
me
in
crazy.
here?
Is
There's
it
a
even
bug in
real
here?
anymore? What is reality? I have no understanding. Does it even matter if we eat candy or not? Aren't we just destined to win?
Ronnie.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you
Windows just take
penis! I'm in the middle of debating if I'm alive or not. Why would it?
Windows.
How big are this gentleman's ears?
Another time. What do you mean? How big are the ears?
Can I-
Exactly how he looks in the picture.
Can I transform into a bug and go inside and retrieve said worm?
You could try. You could imagine that may not go well. People don't like things going into their bodies and orifices.
Ew.
Well,
Depends on who you are.
right. I'll offer a question. Have you ever tried to remove the worm you talked about?
Yeah. Granny actually took a look. Couldn't find anything. I know it's there. Or is it? I don't know. Yeah. What?
Just laughing about this. I know it's
So is this guy speaking
Common and Goblin, like a mix between the two.
Hell
He
yeah.
fades in and out.
It's like Spanglish, but like.
And you can hear like some large commotions now going on behind you at the stalls, as all 6 goblins are yelling at each other like outside their windows, like ah, yeah, da, da, da. They're basically saying like, "No, I have the best candy. Fuck off."
I want to go in between all of them
Uh-huh.
and Goblin.
Okay.
I will give my business to that which has the best candy.
All 6 of them rush up to you with different candies in their head. All of them have like different bugs in it, and the candies look kind of questionable. But they all hold out their hand like
Which one is your least favorite? I'm start going just asking each of them which one is their least favorite.
Yeah.
Well, no. Which of those other 2 stalls is your least favorite stall?
They're all kind of confused. So each one of them points to one that's 2 down from him.
Oh, this one do. Do you have references?
Yeah. He's like, buddy, what the fuck are you talking about?
They're so lucky I can't speak that one.
Yeah. So you just see Pink and Gray, Elenaris, speaking to goblins that are all throwing candy up. Everyone's looking real confused all the time. What are you 3 doing?
I was watching the masquerade of like goblins like jumping trying to sell the candy.
Look at them fight. Fighting for who's the best. It doesn't even matter. Is the candy even real? Are we even real?
Have we figured out if it
I know the worm is.
even tastes good yet? You
know.
bought the piece.
I didn't eat it. I
Try
saved
it.
it for later.
I mean, if it tastes good, we can buy more.
Nah.
Nah,
I'm gonna save that one. It had a butterfly in it. I can't eat that.
that's
I
true.
don't eat
Probably
that.
tasty.
Back over at you. The commotion is like, no, I have the best, I have the best. And they're like screaming and throwing bits of candy at each other.
That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted.
I go over to Frixus and Applehead.
Okay.
Wow, that's a show, huh?
Yeah, they need to break it up. The Applehead guy walks over. Yeah. Speaking of God, I'm like, hey, get back to work. Calm down. Sorry, they get really worked up. You gonna buy some more candy or not?
Is the candy real?
Yes, it's real candy. Oh, it'll be real candy.
Are we
I-
real?
Oh, I don't know. I'll just fuck it. He starts walking back to his house. What do you have to say about this?
As he's away from us, I'm gonna lean in towards Frixus and be like, so what's his deal?
I think it might be like a clap or claw type of deal.
He does have that weird hair.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look at his arms. They look organic, at least. Not like a vegetable.
He says it's garlic.
Something's going on with that.
Even if it was a vegetable, wouldn't that still be organic? I don't know.
Oh, that might be brain rot we're experiencing.
What are you doing about this?
Yeah, that's what I'm interested in.
Looking at the candy and going, oh, that tastes good.
Like,
I'm gonna walk up to the
yes.
point where they're all having a candy
What,
fight.
like candy?
Is there any candy left over on the ground?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm
well,
gonna
no, they start like picking it up.
up.
Can I see any? Are there any other pieces that they missed?
Hold on.
No.
They're goblins, so I
No,
imagine
they got
not.
all.
I see Buddy, and I'm like, Buddy, why don't you buy any candy?
I'll put, this is my only shiny thing. I'm going to keep it.
Oh my god. And I pull out a coin and I give it to him. Go get you a piece, one.
But how will I know which one's the best of all 3 spells?
Ask them.
Ask them again.
I can't speak their language.
Ask how to say it and then ask them again.
Are you gonna speak their language or are you just talking incoherently?
A little both.
Well,
Which one's the best candy? I can buy one.
They're all the best candy. They're the same
If
thing.
I can only have one, which one should I have?
I would pick a number and then
That one.
go with that one.
Is it the 1, 2, or 3?
Yes.
He's just
Can you get me one of each for this?
No.
Just hold the goblins. Best?
Aja.
They start looking at you like, ah. They look over at their boss, who just doesn't look amused. Ah. They're all like waving, like,
I don't know which one.
I'll pull out a
Boss
coin.
goblin, which one do I get?
huh?
Which one's the best?
I don't know. Just go forward.
Oh,
I walk forward.
buddy, just pick the one that feels right.
They all feel good.
And go dead
I want
ahead.
them to feel special.
Straight forward.
Forward. So they ask
You
me
walk
to-
right in the one in the middle.
Straight.
The other goblins are laughing like, ah. Roll a d8. They reach into a bowl they have full of candy. Some of it's like sticking to like their skin and stuff even.
One.
1. Hands you a piece of candy, and inside of it you see like a cricket. And like its body parts are mashed up inside of this like weird, like almost like a payday bar, but it's made of crickets.
And immediately put it in my mouth.
You mean to put it out. Give me a con save.
Is it against disease or poison by chance?
Nope.
Alright. I actually have advantage on those saves. Nine.
So as you eat it, it actually tastes good. Like crunchy almonds, delicious peanut butter. You think you picked the right one.
You think is the word.
It seems okay.
So you're sitting there in front of the goblin thing. Humph, eat the candy. What are you doing now?
This is good. I wonder if the other ones are good.
Do you feel different?
I don't think so.
What are you doing exactly? So just paint this picture for me.
I just turn around and I'm talking to Felix.
So you turn around.
Yeah.
As you take a step, boom, boom.
Are you musical, buddy?
Boom, boom.
Buddy has become an instrument.
Well, that is interesting.
I immediately take out the butterfly candy and shove it in my mouth.
Does it work for your cane?
Give me a con save.
I start
God damn it.
battling the cane on the ground, see if it makes noise.
Nope.
Just my feet.
Oof.
What'd you roll?
Hold on. Do I get to add anything to it? Hold on.
I don't know.
On. Okay.
The answer's no, it's a 0. 3.
3. As you take a bite, it tastes delicious. Sweet things of honey and pollen fill your mouth. Poof! You're a butterfly.
Nice.
Can I communicate?
No! You're
I'm
a butterfly.
Butterfly.
You're a butterfly.
I go over and land on Buddy's shoulder.
That was not planned for.
I start doing that thing.
Cleaning the nose.
Yeah.
Extra peanut eyeballs.
Felix, could you give me a berry?
They're my eyelashes. Different
Could I
ones
give you a
from-
berry?
No, did you?
No.
Oh, wait, what berries do you have?
I have some yellows and I have some greens.
You know the monkey one, right?
Yes.
Can I have one, please?
Yeah. I don't know.
As you walk over to grab a berry, bum, 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 bum.
I'm gonna.
Shut up.
That's the end. I'm gonna split the berry open
Okay.
and hold it to where the
You
butterfly can
split
drink
it
the
open?
juice.
And as soon as you do, poof, it just turns to dust.
Aw.
Aw, but you let us make tea with it.
I know. God.
They turn to dust if they're not eaten.
I flap over
Time to
to
make some
Frixis
tea.
and land on Frixis' shoulder.
Oh man.
So a little butterfly gently floats over to you. lands on your shoulder. You see your friend turn into a butterfly. Buddy is now making music notes with his feet, and Frixus is about to start making some berries.
Outside of game, I would like to remind the druid that he can talk to me.
I could totally ritual cast
But
that.
where's the fun in that?
Shut up.
I assume it's not going to last too long. Mr. Gosh.
Mr. Who?
The goblin of the ear.
The what?
The worm ear.
Wormier.
Oh, no one asked his fucking name.
Yeah. What is your name, Mr.
The
Chucklehead.
talking
Mr. Shacklehead.
Chuckle.
Shuckle?
Hee 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 hee.
Chuckle.
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 That's what the worm does in my head.
The worm.
How long does this usually last?
Oh, the effects of candy? About an hour. Your friend's really noisy. Where'd that fourth one go?
Well, I don't know.
No one can be around here unsupervised.
I'm the fourth one.
There's this butterfly right here that the one ate the candy with the butterfly in it and turned into a butterfly.
You guys better go visit Granny Nightshade before you guys get yourself into trouble around
Right.
here.
You and I can talk, right?
Mm-hmm. I will. I'll wait to do that. Not in front of him.
I am tiny and can go into his head.
I don't
Oh
think they're that tiny.
Get him
no.
How many
They're
times
also
do you hear
friendly.
about butterflies flying into people's brains?
Man, I don't know. We can
Never.
try.
Yeah, at least once right in floor or something.
I'm trying.
Ah.
Trying probably. in
Is the
Florida.
pumpkin
God.
your head or is it a helmet?
Yes.
So, we should talk to Granny Nightshade before we get into trouble?
Yeah, now the one's a butterfly. I don't need it snooping around here.
Could you
Or
tell
else
us?
it's trouble for me and everybody else.
Could you tell us the way to get to her?
I'm gonna escort you, unless you want any more candy. Last chances.
No, I've seen enough.
Okay.
It's all this.
Oh, no. Can you ask the other goblins one quick question for me?
What?
Do they know the bird lady who kicked me in the nuts? Because she has weird foods too.
When I turn to him, and Goblin, I'm gonna say, thank you all, it was very fun.
Of course, have a good day.
Wow.
They don't know.
I knew at some point you were gonna do that to us.
I
Weird.
have no idea.
Alright. Come on. Starts leading you guys. He's leading you here. Under this door.
I'm hunkering down on Frixus' shoulder.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything?
Fresh up some detect magic.
Can I is there anywhere I may be able to use the restroom?
What?
Can we stop so I can go to the bathroom real quick?
Yeah, let's go
I
behind that bush.
fly off of Frixus' shoulder and over to Eleanor's.
Come on, never mind
I
the
land
bush.
on the hat.
He like points to like a bush just nearby.
I'll go to the opposite side of Eleanor's,
You go right-
and as I pass, I'll tell the butterfly to follow me, and keep on going. Well, I'm gonna get through. As they like fly up around, and I get behind enough to where I can be like out of earshot from Pumpkin Man.
Yeah. So
Mr.
as
Chucklehead.
you guys are you're trying to cast what? Speak with animals.
No, I'm gonna cast Find Familiar
Oh.
and cast Butterfly Familiar.
Let me see. Find familiar.
I'm pretty sure I can do it.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Usually has limitations on like what.
Yeah.
I think it's like casting time too.
Yeah, hour.
Yeah.
Does it take an hour?
Well, yeah.
Takes an
What the
hour
hell?
and
I hate being a
10
druid.
gold piece worth of charcoal, incense, herbs, or
Rocks.
10 gold, something like that.
You gotta throw it into a fire,
And
too.
yeah.
Dude, you can be taking a nasty shit over there, you can burn it.
Nasty shit.
So as these two are
Damn it.
flying over, and you're going
I'll
to
cast Speak with Animals instead.
okay. So you're going to cast the spell when you're out of earshot. Do you guys always pee in groups?
No.
That's weird.
It's
butterfly's
actually
a
because the
pervert.
one's really tiny.
The butterfly's perfect. I'm watching that. You say to pee.
Mm.
Yeah. Stop making me say those things. So you cast Speak with Animal.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to speak to yonder butterfly.
Damn it. Well, can you think of any ways to get away from this group?
You really had me freaked out. I thought you were going to be peeing.
I'm sorry, I was going to try something else, but I thought wrong.
Should have been shaved.
It's okay. I trust that. Man, it's a little weird. I'm kind of excited though. This is kind of neat. Can't stop cleaning my eyes. They're so dry.
Well,
They're so dry.
I say when we get back, you land on its head, like land in front of it, and just like crawl around it, and then eventually it won't remember that you're on it, perhaps, and you can just take off from there.
Hold on, what are you talking about? The goblin with the apple head?
Yes, it's leading us to her, so if it constantly is looking at me to see you, then if you're on it and you fly away without it
It
noticing,
does have that worm in his head to one of some things.
yes, but that's just a crazy being at that point.
I'm gonna need you to communicate with me on what's going on. As a butterfly, can I understand what they're saying, or is it like, gone? They can't understand me, we can't talk, or can I still understand them? Because that matters.
Hold on. I have to look up.
Otherwise, I just have to know the player.
This is an interesting really. Hold on.
God
I mean,
damn
or
it.
we can just skip it and go straight to her, but I'm giving the option here, because
Or
we have time.
you guys gaslight the fuck out of him, and I go flittering away. And in an hour, I'll be switching back. I can get into some tiny space. Ooh, I can get into some tiny spaces.
You're gonna take a bunch of force damage.
Yes,
No, I mean like get
you
through,
can
like, all
understand what they're saying,
through. I just
but
can't
you can't
communicate.
speak it. The only person you can talk to is that boy right there, or someone else who can speak the
Can
animals.
you let them know that I can understand them, but they can't understand me? Obviously, they
Yeah.
don't know that.
At least we'll be okay to communicate with you.
Yes. And don't touch my wings. You as a druid, you would know that you can disintegrate them. Don't hurt me.
Yeah. Well, if we get in trouble, just fly high.
Fly high. What if the wind current gets me?
It would be like an Icarus thing then.
How do I even know how to fly? It's like, you know what, maybe I'm just such a free spirit.
We'll meander back.
Hey, shake it more than twice. You're playing with it.
He said it. I understand if you
You
can't
guys
respond,
do
Frixus.
Yeah,
I'll
we're
just be-
goblins though. It's just kind of our thing.
Sometimes we go in groups of two for like security. You know. That's when people get dragged off.
It's like the one thing you don't like,
Yeah,
realize
that makes
is
sense.
like,
We just do it because it's fun.
you're not really alone when you walk through the woods. You can talk to literally everything.
I hate going to
Nicely.
the bathroom. In fact,
Annoying
I barely
sometimes.
can.
What?
Oh. Wait, why?
Do you really want to know the answer to that?
Well, they're taking forever, so I got a minute to kill.
I'm a
It's kind of gross.
Okay.
I can't take these off.
Ugh.
I'm not impressed.
Oh.
I'm a
You slide them
nasty.
around.
When we come back, I'm
I
smoking my
never
bubble
thought
pipe.
about
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
You can't just like scoot it to the side like a bathing suit.
Wait, what? So Frixus comes back smoking on his bubble pipe.
I'm gonna fly up and then land on this. Does it have a stem on its head? Hold on, I need a picture.
Hey, I got a little leafy stem there.
Yeah, I'm gonna land on the stem. Boop.
About time.
Sorry. It's been
What's
a
your
long
plan?
road.
What's your plan?
Can you speak butterfly?
No, I'm asking you. What's your plan?
I know. I mean, I'm just gonna listen to what they say to do, and we're just going with the distraction. Now we're gonna go meet Granny Nightshade. We're just kind of riding along. And then if I see I mentioned to Frixus that if stuff starts going down, I can flitter away. They gaslight the hell out of Applehead. What are you talking about, fourth friend? And then, because he has a worm in his head, and be like, you did tell us about a worm in your head. Are you sure that wasn't what the worm said? And then you gaslight the fuck out of him. And you have the
What
bard.
the
The entire
story
time
would
like
be
we're going
completely
here,
without
you're
gaslighting.
just chitting at me.
It's the fucking worm. I'm gonna chitter
Alright.
chatter at you, and then I might be able to flitter
Roll me
off
stealth
if I
real
need to.
quick. But I want you to use.
Well, I'm gonna say that he knows I'm there. I wanna stand.
This is what I'm asking you.
Okay.
Roll me stealth as a bat
What is that?
to find the bat stat block.
That's that.
Ugh. Google. The Googles.
Okay, you're gonna roll stealth as a bat. That's a +2.
14.
Ew. 14. Okay.
I rolled a 12 and it's +2.
I got your text message. Ew.
That's what I said, Rose. That's what I said I got something
Oh,
right.
God.
Ew.
I don't have my phone on me.
That's fine. You just don't need it right now.
That's what she reminded me of just now. Sorry.
As you guys continue through here. God damn it. This chamber is nestled between walls of twisted roots, through gaps in which you can see the eerily beautiful woodland surrounding you. A closed wooden door stands opposite the root bridge that led into this room, in the center of which are 4 armchairs encircling a small wooden table laid out for a tea service. A painted wooden box 3 feet on the side rests in a corner. A crack protrudes from one side of it, causing it to resemble an oversized jack-in-the-box.
Well, wait here and I'll let her know you guys came along.
Can I start making tea?
No. I guess you can make your own, but you gotta make enough for everybody. Don't be rude.
How many people besides Nightshade is going to be here?
Are you gonna cause problems?
I don't intend to, no.
Okay, 1, 2, 3,
And then Nightshade, so 4.
4.
Does the worm need one?
No.
Okay.
He starts like walking off. And I know you're in there. Sit down. You're on top of this apple.
I'm staying on his stem.
Okay.
I'll start making tea.
I don't like the way you said okay.
So what's everyone else doing?
Making tea.
So you
So you start making tea.
You want to put some green berries in there?
What do the green berries do again?
You're enjoying the bit of
No,
shade
yeah.
that's in this area.
If you feel like it's a good idea.
Spike the punch bowl. No, we'll be fine. We won't spike the punch bowl.
It looked concerned. Concerning.
No, spike it with the yellow ones.
I probably have enough to do that.
What are you doing in this room?
Might as well detect magic going off anyway.
Now,
What is there, just tea?
so there is the table, chairs, tea set. You have a box that looks like a present with a crack in it, and kind of looking like an oversized jack-in-the-box, and then the door.
Well, yeah, waiting.
Okay.
Keeping an eye out, seeing where the door is at, you know. The other exits, the things are found.
You too?
I'm gonna kick back in the air for a minute.
Okay.
Split up.
While I'm making
So,
tea,
I'm gonna float there.
Huh?
while I'm making tea, I should want to do one thing.
Okay.
I want to telepathy communicate to Zoe, see how everything's going on his end. So far.
We're still making it through the woods, apparently. I think he got lost halfway. It's still gotta be a little bit more time.
No worries.
This is going to be fun. As you're on the head of this thing,
I'm still on
you
his
see
stem.
it climbs up to like the window, taps on the window.
I'm down beside his stem now. You know where it nestles.
In 1 second. As he looks through the window, flickering lanterns illuminate a cluttered workshop filled with soft ambient music, produced by bells and chimes. Parts of toys are heaped onto tables. Leering dolls' heads, half-built rocking horses, unpainted wooden balls, and stuffed limbs of soft toys. A stove at the back of the room holds a saucepan of smelting metal. 3 doors exit the workshop, and 2 storefront windows overlook the market outside. That's where you're at right now. 3 young children are gathered around a wooden work table. The eldest, a drow boy, prances on the tabletop with a bar of soap in one hand, while a halfling girl and a human girl giggle at his audacity. And you kind of hear a shriveled noise. Get down! No more playing! What is it? In his face. I'm going to send this to you. You first. Where are you at?
Wow, I'm so far down on your list, you can't even message me.
Shut up, bitch. A woman who looks like that.
What is it?
You've got company at the parlor.
Oh, tea time, huh? Well, I don't want to be rude. Get back to work!
Observing
The kids look kind of sad and they get back to like making toys.
her when she turns away.
Yep.
I see that thing in her back. As a butterfly, I think interesting.
It actually, roll me perception. Once again, Has that bat stat. You're still a butterfly.
Perception of that.
Perception is, I think, intelligence, right? Nope. It is wisdom. Alright, Bat's wisdom. Here we go, baby. Wisest, +1.
14.
14.
Again.
So as you kind of look,
I rolled a
as the goblin starts to turn back to his stall, you catch briefly. You notice that it turns clockwise, slowly.
Interesting.
Back to you three. So you guys are sitting there. You've successfully made your tea. You guys are sitting there. You guys doing anything besides waiting?
I cast dancing lights to kind of make it like festive a little bit, a little nice, a little more warm, you know. It's a little nicer.
Okay.
She walks in and goes, "Oh, this isn't the common."
Makes sense.
Smoking my bubble pipe and probably falling out of the air any minute.
So she's not anywhere like I see her coming up. Like stairs.
Nope, you're just here right now.
For the fuck of it, I'm gonna tap my wand of secrets and see if there's a secret around
Ooh.
there. Within 30 feet of me, it'll let me know if there's a secret door or trap and count point towards it. I pull something from my hand and make it point. I got one more charge of that.
That's a good place. Roll me a d8.
Will you stop the Jackbox thing?
4.
4. You do not detect any secrets over here.
We are not going to
No
experience
secret
it
for the
tonight.
door.
There's not going to
Nope,
be a
no
scary
secrets,
thing.
no trapdoor, detect magic doesn't go off. As you guys are sitting around, you get your tea, bubbles, little dancing lights, kind of like a peaceful.
I get press tea and smell like nice floral scent of thing.
So as you start hearing the creak of a door creaks open, and a little old woman totters forward. She wears a grimy, old-fashioned shawl, and her skin looks like gnarled bark. A large iron key extends from her back, ticking rhythmically as it rotates. "Oh, sit down, children," she says with a voice reminiscent of crunchy leaves. "Let's have some tea."
I like her voice.
Well, bam.
Nice.
Indeed, look.
Is she on the rocking horse?
Yep. Oh,
Dead.
Hmm.
thought you were talking about the,
She kind of like hovers in with like this rocking horse. "So, what brings you here? Looking to get some candy, maybe?"
Well, we did get some candy, and one of your
I'm gonna start tapping my foot.
one of your cohorts stated we should probably see you before we get into any trouble or something.
"Oh, yes, that's very good, and I appreciate respecting the rules. Let me make some... Did you guys make tea for me?"
There's a tea stuff here. I had to make tea.
"Oh," she like casts a spell on it. "Why, thank you. How very kind and gracious." She was casting like
Yeah.
detect poison.
that makes sense.
And there was none detected.
It's true.
Did you make it taste better? Did you use prestidigitation?
Oh, that's what I do.
Oh no, he's about to get offended.
No, not at all.
No.
The tea was delicious. Well done. Now,
I've had about 30 days of practice.
good, good. Crunchy leaves. My voice is gonna fucking die.
Well,
A butterfly in another scene if you want more drinking.
yeah. Is there anything you can do to help our friend out who ate one of the candies?
She's not even
I'm
there,
out
dude.
there.
You're not?
I'm out there.
Bro.
Well, whenever the pumpkin man walks back
I'm out
in.
there with Applehead.
Yeah.
Applehead hasn't walked back yet, dude.
Damn.
Oh, and
I
that's the
assumed
next
you
day of
started-
STEM. I was gathering information.
Well.
I get we're playing the Stone Hippie, man, but
Yeah, I know. I am the stone hippie. Come on.
what's everyone saying?
So your cohort said he had worms in his brain?
How? He's out of his mind.
Is it the worm?
No, there's no worms. But he keeps thinking there are.
There's worms in my brain.
Oh well, keeps the other goblins in check.
You do a pretty good job on that.
So what trouble are we supposed to be avoiding? He told us we would get in trouble if we didn't speak to you.
Oh, well, this is my area. This is my turf. Let's say, Taylor's under new management, dear.
Now, like, it's not a game. Just remember hearing. She's very proud of some of the things she's worked on. So, in character. Oh yeah, what kind of changes have you made here? What kind of things have you done?
I'm glad you asked.
Perfect.
Would you like a tour?
I would love a tour.
All
Don't
right.
mind the noise of my feet, yes.
You got into the campaign, boom. Oh, yeah. That's perfectly fine. That's some of the things I've done. Brought joy with this delicious candy the goblins make. Fun little tricks. They're harmless. They'll wear off after an hour.
You enjoy the next hour.
Tempted to ask, no question.
Go ahead. Ask away. Say the dumb thing.
It wouldn't be you if you weren't.
Dear Candy, is there any relation to... I met this crazy bird lady. She gave me this staff and gave me some awesome candies.
There's no crazy bird ladies here.
But I have the staff
Then you have a staff.
from the bird lady. She kicked me in the nuts. There's
Sounds like you had a bad date.
What's the date?
It grows on a tree.
You wouldn't have to.
Oh, you're precious.
He's not the wisest, but he.
Yes, yes. So certainly you didn't come all this way just to take a tour and hang out with me. Surely there's something you could want from old Granny Nightshade. You notice the cog on her back, the key, slowly is turning right. Just slowly and steadily.
Well, we did hear about your toys.
Toys?
Mm-hmm. Ones that you make.
Are you interested in toys? I made this rocking horse. Give me investigation.
Oh, 16 plus 30, 20.
Gang, gang.
So as she says, I made this rocking horse. Don't you like it? As you look, you notice across the head, there's a slight gash about here. And you can see, like, in its eye, like a little teardrop. I make all kinds of toys.
That's very intricate.
I don't like that.
Oh, is the hag not good?
I'm gonna call Peter.
Would you ever consider selling it?
They're bad too.
You know, I could consider selling it. I do have a few things I do want done. If you're interested in bargaining.
It depends on what said things you want done are.
Well, off the top of my head, I've got about 3 different things that I want done. One, there's this troublemaker, Will. I want him captured. No good, kids. Running amok, causing trouble in my workshop. There. Or, I have misplaced a unicorn's horn. I don't know where it went. I could definitely trade the horse for that.
Alright. And what would the third... you said or, so it's either of the 3? What's this third thing?
Well, in Yon, I have a sister who likes to perform theater performances. Endalyn Moongrave. Ugh. Ugh. I think she needs to be brought down a peg or 2. Maybe, you go and spoil her play.
Do you know what, for options here, what kind of play she's doing next?
Oh, I don't. We're not really on speaking terms.
I'm kind of interested in that. When you said it was in Yon, that's actually where I'm trying to head.
Oh, what makes you want to go there?
It's dark.
True.
See the sunburn on the front of me.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
A good excuse to want to go.
That's good.
We haven't seen any stars since we've been here either, so that would be a nice change of pace.
That's true.
But I suppose I could part with this little horse for any of those things.
The
Well-
play shall be foiled.
Well, that's that, but, well, what other toys do you have?
Oh, well, why don't we just go on a tour and we'll see what catches your eye? Huh? Now, stick close. No running out of sight. Back to you.
During this time, I'm going to leave the Applehead
Uh-huh.
with my newfound information, flutter, and find my way to my compadres.
So you flutter down right around the part where it's just like our spoil the play.
And then I land on Frix's shoulder again.
Oh.
That's neat.
And again, no running off. The three of you.
Devilish butterfly. Thoughts.
Uh,
So she reaches in
that's
her
definitely
pocket.
worn off too, by the way.
She pulls out.
Huh?
Speak with animals is
Oh
worn
no,
off.
you're fine. I'm not trying to talk to you.
So she starts going through this large iron thing of keys. Opens up the door.
I landed on you because it made the most sense to through.
Yeah. No, I was just letting you know. If you do say anything in person, like
You're
no,
good.
anything can be nothing.
I wasn't gonna try and talk in front of Greg.
Yeah.
I don't think that was smart.
She already seems foil haddish enough to check for poisons.
Yeah.
Alright. So now I'm going to read what you guys see. Go to the part. Flickering lanterns illuminate a cluttered workshop filled with soft ambient music, produced by bells and chimes. Parts of toys are heaped on tables. Leering doll heads, half-built rocking horses, unpainted wooden balls, and stuffed limbs of soft toys. A stove at the back of this room holds a saucepot of smelting metal. 3 doors exit the workshop, and 2 storefront windows overlook the market outside. Then you can see those 3 kids that are in there. A drow boy, a halfling girl, and a human girl. And they're all like slowly like working on toys.
Drow is captive. I said outside again.
Oh, I know.
They're all cat.
Yeah, as you see here, I have my diligent and hard-working workforce. Yes, and as soon as these toys are built, we'll bring joy everywhere. All thanks to Granny Nightshade.
Can we see what toys they're working on?
Yeah, so as you kind of look over, you can see they're making like what looks like sad looking like kids dolls, or like fucked up looking bears, stuffed animals.
However, as I'm looking at it, I'm starting glowing like the moonlight glow. 30 feet.
All the kids are like, whoa. While you're distracting one of them like bends over behind the table, they drop something, and they pull out like a cup of milk and they start drinking it real quick. Putting it back.
Sorry, it tends to happen when I get excited. It's the excuse I'm going to use real quick.
And then some other things you can see. You see a set of nesting dolls in which each doll looks more frightened than the next larger one. A stuffed lion with needles for teeth and real blood stains around his jaws. A toy windmill with a crack on one side that turns in veins at the millstone. A set of playing cards depicting weeping children. A wind-up Dunkard doll and totters a few paces and then falls over. 4 fingered puppets depicting an arguing family. A 1-foot-tall wooden guillotine. And a tiny wooden box containing 8 sticks of black chalk. Kind of weird. Kind of weird. As you guys are walking through, you also see. What's up?
Outside of game, we've seen toys like this, and I'm uncomfortable.
I
Anyway,
want
go
to
on.
look at the finger puppets.
So you want to look at the finger puppets?
Yeah, what do they look like? The hags?
Ah, that'd be funny.
No.
Oh, I was going to say, that's funny.
It's kind of funny.
Think
Yeah,
clever.
the amount,
I
yeah.
would like that.
But as you go to like mess with the finger puppets, the kids are quietly at work. This creature jumps out at you, messes up your hair, and then scurries under a counter.
Messes up my hair. My
Yeah.
hair's already messed up.
He jumps up, has like black goo, he's like, blah, 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 yeah, and runs under a counter.
What was that?
Oh, they're the boggles. Don't mind them. They keep the children in line.
The boggles.
It's like goo that's down Frix's.
Ew.
kind of like scoop it into the vial.
It's a very small amount. It's more like just enough to make your hands sticky and annoying.
I
Alright.
flew away in that process and landed in the brim of Buddy's hat.
How long has it been?
I was about to ask that too.
Been about 15 minutes.
Still playing out.
Sometimes you get stuck.
What's everyone doing?
I'm trying to You're gooey.
I'm all gooey. I'm gonna wipe the goo off.
Ew, it's sticky.
That's sticky.
Can we take a fiver?
Yeah, do you want to take a fiver real quick?
Yeah, I just have to use the restroom.
Alright, let's take a quick fiver. Alright, and we're back from our Fairly Odd Parrots adventure. So, you got... What? You know what? I forgot to do it.
You can change the music to something creepy.
Yeah.
Ominous and foreboding.
Ominous and foreboding.
Difference in sound. Alright. So, you guys kind of have two options. She's kind of leading this tour, but I kind of want to get your guys involved in more instead of leaving it all to me. She's either going to take you straight, or she's going to take you outside.
We have to stay away from the outside.
Yeah.
I'd like to go straight.
You want to go straight?
I'll keep Norval next to me, but straight seems nice.
Oh, okay. Well, fine. Let me take you on.
What is this? A giant tree? Or
Yes. It's a giant tree.
inside? Did you find it like this, or did you make it like this?
Found it.
That's
She
wondering.
opens up the door into this next little area. Ten brightly painted structures resembling little wooden houses line the walls of this room. Each small house has 3-foot-high hinged door. 4 of the doors are open, and the other 6 are closed. A narrow staircase ascends the circular wall. Near the foot of the stairs is a painted wooden box, 3 feet on one side, and a crack protrudes from one side of it, causing it to resemble an oversized jack-in-the-box. Which one? I'll just do this.
We're not in that part of it, right? That's the
No,
other
you're where
situation.
Granny Night Train is.
No, but I see how this zooms out into that bigger circle.
No, you're not at the top.
What's with all the little houses?
2.
One of those little houses. Oh, another marvelous creation of mine. Oh, wait. Here it comes. The beat of the drum erupts from out of the woodwork, as small as all 6 small doors spring open at once. A troop of cast-shaped tin soldiers marches into view. A drum waddles behind one of them on stocky legs, striking itself with a pair of tiny drumsticks as arms. You see, like, these cute little guys. Kind of honk out and they start walking. Oh, yes, my beautiful tin soldiers. They monitor and patrol this entire area to keep it safe. Keep my work private. And soon they'll benefit all of Tiller.
How will they benefit everyone?
Well, because my place will be safe. That benefits everyone.
That's fine.
Is your place under attack?
No, but there's always outsiders. Will.
Like that Will guy.
That Will kid. Yeah.
What did that Will kid do to you?
He broke free he stole some of my workers.
For like a rival workshop?
Yes!
So they're stealing your designs?
No, they're stealing my workers.
At least it's not your designs. That's the most important part.
That's true. That's true.
Workers would have knowledge of the designs, and insider training is not.
Hold on 1 second.
It's a factory tour here, man.
Did you make the employee sign a contract?
Matt?
She can't speak. She's butterfly.
I ain't saying shit. I'm just wetting my eyes. Protecting them.
It's so dry.
I ain't got monsters. It's so dry in here.
So much vision, all the eyes.
So much vision and so much dry.
All right, now let's go straight. We're not gonna go upstairs. We're gonna keep it following, guys. Come on.
Nothing cool up there? No cool inventions?
No, not part of the tour.
It's like the attic where you have all the other stuff, huh? I get it.
It's probably reject stuff.
Yes. Reject stuff.
I see. Everything's going on in front of me, but do I see her back towards me?
Sure. The key is kind of spinning the same direction.
I just want to make
same
sure she
pace.
can't see me.
Okay.
I go down and I flitter onto Buddy's nose, and then I take off towards the stairs.
Roll me stealth.
Okay. Do I get advantage because I'm a fucking butterfly?
No.
That's dumb.
If you keep asking, you're gonna get disadvantage because it's a room
Well,
full.
I fucking failed. Go on.
But also, she's out of sight.
How's she out of sight?
If
She
the
only
lady's
thinks there's
back to
three
her,
people. Why would she?
Of?
She's not even looking at me.
Hold on. Of who?
is her back towards her?
Is she the only thing?
Fuck you. I'm using weapon.
True. True.
I need my bat.
You assume.
I'm using lucky a second time.
Oh no.
I'm glad I used it a second time.
Another
Yeah.
one. Oh.
Too lucky. Alright, so what's the bat stealth? Do you still have that? Or not stealth?
Plus two.
Yeah, stealth. Plus
Plus
2.
two.
21.
So you. I imagine you're flying up the stairs.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm staying close to ceiling. In the corners.
Perfect. I'm gonna get back to you
Not,
in a minute.
If I see a spider web though, I'm dodging.
We're gonna get back to you in a moment. So you guys.
What?
Don't try to kiss his head.
I'm covering in case. Fucking
Give me one sec.
spiders.
So I actually like this idea better than just going all crazy.
But you're the only one that knows I went.
In
I
my weird
fluttered
mind,
your,
yes,
I
know.
fluttered your nose, and then I went. Yeah.
Okay, alright, come on through, guys. She unlocks the door,
Ooh.
opens it up, and it's a long hallway. Moths clutter around a lantern that hangs from the ceiling in the middle of the hallway, casting flitting shadows on the walls. The hall contains 3 sliding doors along the walls, and a heavier hinge door stands at the opposite end.
Oh, darn it, they did not clean through this room. Oh.
And as she gets kind of mad, the gear actually starts to spin a little bit quicker.
Oh. That's fine. I'll get those children on this later. No, come on. Through this way. Please ignore my mess. I'm so sorry.
Well, if you need cleaning, I can help with that. I'll just start casting Prestige.
Oh, wonderful. I really do appreciate that help.
As she opens up the door to this side.
Come on
Is there anything
through.
in these behind these doors?
Nope, not part of the tour.
As you start prestiing. What about you two?
Just following.
Okay. Perfect.
Keeping a close eye out everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I can actually see in here, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's nice for a little bit. Back to you. And we're leaving off where she just opened the door. She's opening the door and directing you guys. Back to you. So you flutter up. And I have to go back and forth a lot, but it's okay. This is funny. This dormitory nestled. Actually, sign me your mini.
Yoked.
Awesome something.
Yeetith.
This dormitory nestles in the tree and has round windows overlooking a wooden balcony. Lining the walls are 10 child-sized bunks outfitted with patchwork quilts and straw-stuffed pillows. A young male dwarf lies in one of the bunks, coughing and drenched in sweat, while an older lad mops his brow with water from a bucket. 2 doors exit the room. One leads to the balcony, the other deeper into the tree. The wind just came up.
So I was able to just go in.
Yeah, it's fluttered up. You fluttered like up.
Yeah.
You can see this young dwarf as the other one's like cleaning his head.
But that's all I see. There's nothing I can do. Nobody's like locked up.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna go back down the stairs and go find my contacts. I'm still a butterfly. I can't communicate with them.
That's true. And it fluttering on down.
I'm gonna go down and see my gothic sisters. The moths.
So you're gonna fly in at the tail end of this description after you pass all the moths in the now clear room. Ow!
I'm gonna land on Buddy's shoulder.
No, you're not. 'Cause you're gonna come in at the end of this description.
Well then.
So I also need to set a picture.
Yeah, what's the fish look like? That's not many.
Oh, I didn't drop her picture.
Uh-huh.
I didn't drop a picture of what she looks like. Oh, I am so sorry. I forgot I just dropped it to Rose.
Her?
It's got the Granny Nightshade.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you sent it to everybody what she had.
That's what she looks like. Give me 1 second. This has been kind of cool. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I'll just copy it and then just kill people. So, as she opens the door to you guys, and you guys, the three of you, step in. This room has 3 doors and a wood-carved staircase that ascends a higher level. The walls are a dense tangle of tree roots and brambles, nestled among which are 5 animated portraits. One of the portraits is a dark-haired woman, and the others depicting hags. I'm going to describe them one by one, but this is one of them.
I'm not seeing this yet.
Nope, you are now. Let's gently kind of flutter in.
I land on Buddy's shoulder.
So the first one you see, a truly ancient and terrifying hag. Stupid fucking thing. I will update you later, another time.
That sounded threatening.
Another time.
5 minutes later, are you doing an update?
So the first one you see, a truly ancient and terrifying hag.
Oh, yes, this is my family room. That is Mother.
Oh.
What is her
A toadish hag. I'll let you ask in a second. A toadish hag that you guys have already seen. That's Bavrona. A skeletal hag wearing a black theatrical contraptions resembling a dress. A hag with a wind-up key in her back. Herself. And a svet, dark-haired woman with a commanding presence. Her presence matching that of Tasha's mannequin outside the Hall of Illusions at the Witchlight Carnival.
And these are my other sisters.
Nice, beautiful family.
I feel like I've seen this.
You can see the pictures. They're kind of like animated too, so like they kind of move. They almost like a Harry Potter kind of like living picture.
I flutter Buddy to the notion to him to ask the question he was about to ask.
So I'm going to ask 2 questions. First of all, what is your mother's name?
Oh, Baba Yaga.
I've never heard the name before.
Oh, you've never heard of Baba Yaga?
I've not heard many names, though.
Interesting.
Oh, I think I have. I didn't hear my name until about like 10 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I'll
point
she's
to
overlooking it.
the port Jimmy is supposed to. Something that looked like her made me laugh. In a car.
She's not
Tasha?
important.
I think what is it, Tasha's?
And this is my other sister, Endlin.
Is that
That's whose theater I want ruined.
Does she look familiar?
The description I gave.
Right. Does she look like... Hold on. What was the name of the woman who was
the merchant one?
the merchant that had the horn?
What merchant who had one?
The woman...
Charmed.
Was talking to. No.
The tea witch.
My brain's not
Charmed.
working.
No, not even close.
Okay.
Her
I
name
didn't
was
know if-
Charmed.
Charm, yeah.
I couldn't remember her name.
Or
But,
it was like the jerky and
She
the
was the name
Charmed.
with the Frog Beach.
Nice to meet you.
Frau Bitch.
Frog Beach.
How old are you when Belrona.
Ah, gross toad.
Sorry.
Fair.
We're a family. We still work together, but God, all my sisters are terrible.
I mean, her bath is working now, so she's probably cleaner.
That's lovely, dear. Did you wash her?
Her bath is
No.
working.
Something tells me that.
You can
want
tell
her
that
back.
she's talking about her family, especially when she's talking about her Endolin and Belrona. The gear starts spinning a lot more aggressive. But you did notice when you were talking about the other picture, it spun pretty rapidly, and she had like, and then go back to talking about someone else.
Anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Makes your gears turn.
Grinds your gears.
That's what he's doing.
What are you doing? You're kind of quiet in this room.
I mean, I'm just taking all the pictures and listening to what she's
The
saying.
pictures are kind of moving. Even like the black thorns kind of like pulse.
Have I ever seen thorns like these?
No, I don't think you have.
So are you three in like a competition or something? Are you four? Yeah.
We're bound together under mother.
Almost like a coven. Anyway.
I
Sorry.
know nothing else. I mean,
That's fine.
I'll die.
I don't know.
Yes. And notice she also says the three of them.
I'm just a butterfly, don't mind me.
Do we want to? I was like, do we want to mention that she's in the 3, not the 4?
I
Say shit.
wanted to know what that's like exactly. So like looking at the pictures.
You can see they're all kind of like moving, just general like breathing and staring off. They're not really able to talk, but they're animated. Even the thorns kind of pulse and move.
Sorry, we're back. So you're the powerfulest of all your sisters, right?
Why, of course.
So that means you help out your mother the most, I guess, right? She's your bound to her, right?
Yes, that's right. I'm mother's most precious.
The gear actually starts like slowing down.
You see Buddy start pondering because she realizes, hey, they're powerful.
Oh god. I flutter, buddy. Flutter. Flutter.
Oh, pardon me, you seem to have a bothersome moth bother you. She kind of like smacks at you.
Flutter
Flutters you
backwards.
back into the next room. To you, it's like a terrifying like
Like there's a
tailspin.
wind. I'm like,
But really, you just see like Like
she
Jeff-
just threw wind at me, like, and I'm like, oh shit.
basically as scared as you were with the dragonfly. Ah! It was like that, but in reverse. But it was really like. Gotta catch herself.
The butterfly's just my friend. I don't have many friends.
Okay. The butterfly is your friend, huh?
Oh, I've only been existing for like a month and a
I
half.
flutter over to Eleanor's.
I'm hoping he just says enough dumb shit that she discounts anything he says. That's
I am seeking power.
Can butterflies swim?
Are you now?
Well, it's what my patron. Hey, that's what they called it, a patron. I guess it's a patron.
Very
have a
interesting.
That's what
I remember you said this. Wasn't it some woman?
I don't know.
I don't know.
They just wrote it in my book, and then they gave me a locket.
Maybe I could, help grant you some power. Just find Will and bring him to me.
Hey, you got a lot of different offers. I'll pull up the stack of papers I'm carrying.
Yes, I very much want Will.
Like this one, you offered as strong as an octopus. I'm not sure how strong octopuses are. Then this one, curse one creature you name.
I see like still going on that whisper to her like.
And then 10 years of my youth, but if I've only been around for less than 10 years, what does that mean?
Let's not get tied up on all the details there. I'm sure you're older.
Details are important.
This is true.
And
Something tells me you're not 30 days old.
that's as long as I remember.
Yes, but not as old as you are. You look a little
That
more
was the
mature.
memory I had last night. And then that was a big cat-like creature, and then it gave me these scars. And then there was the dinner with a very foreboding man and the elf person. Then there was eating those pies.
Excuse me. Buddy, what the fuck are you on?
I've been getting flashes of memories, but they're not my memories.
Are you sure?
First food I ate was porridge, but how do I have memory of pies before porridge?
Maybe. You lost your memories.
That still doesn't explain the mirror with all the kids.
You're getting memories back. Maybe you worked at an orphanage. I don't know.
Maybe I can bring you some more workers.
Maybe you can. All right, we're going to take the loop on this tour now. Come on, follow me. And she leads you guys outside of this door. Woof. We're going to follow along. Who's the last person to leave? Out of the four of you, who's the last person to leave? You?
I was fluttered back.
Kick ass.
Technically, yes.
Do me a favor before
I'm
the
at
door
the back.
shuts on you.
Can I drop an object as I go through?
Don't shut it
What do you want to
down.
drop?
A doorstop.
Do you want to not be seen, or do you want to be seen?
That's funny.
I'll just be like, as I'm like fumbling through, like I'll be trying to like, I'll pull the berries out and
Just
like,
drop your bag on
as I'm
accident.
going through my bag, I'll just like, my scroll case will come out, hit the
Yeah,
ground,
roll
and
it.
then the doorstop comes out, and I have my berries in my hand, and it's just a
love
fucking mess.
Roll. Do you want it to be like stealth, or do you want it to be like a performance? Like,
Obvious.
whoa.
Performance.
All right, roll
Yeah.
performance then.
Alright.
Woo.
Hold on, let me get there.
You have inspiration. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna probably use it too. What's the current inspiration?
You guys are level 4? 5?
Uh-huh. 4.
4? I think it's still D6. I think it goes up next level.
Bro, that was awesome. I forgot about the
17.
Oh dear, please be careful.
You seem like she's more attention to things that you've held in your hand, and you can like slide the door stop under.
My
Yeah,
foot's
we don't need
slipped,
your
sorry.
phone. So she goes to shut the door, but doesn't pay attention. The door is cracked open. We'll keep that in mind. As you kind of like wiggle your way out. Do me a favor.
Take the doorstop out.
This is cool. I'll do something cool for the.
Moppy.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Moppy sisters. +2. Got it. It's gonna be a 13.
Perfect. So as you go to try to flutter out, one of the thorns pricks you. As you jump back in pain for a second, you look at the portraits. The portrait with the lady turns to you. The other portrait turns into your mom and your dad.
Oh,
No.
It's a family room.
what happened to me if that happened now?
As you go to flutter out.
One wing's damaged, so I'm kind of like gimping. Fucking-
Drunk fluttering out.
yeah, who's the drunk?
It looks
floor?
like the wind gust.
So who's at the very back?
Now, I need you to remember what you seen after you got pricked.
That my mom and my father, or my mother and my father,
And you.
and myself. Well, shit. All right. Well, I can't do anything about it right now.
So she walks over, and as you guys lead outside, you can see there's actually along the outside, you can see some tin soldiers walking around. A couple scarecrows way off at the distance. They're just kind of standing there. She hops off her rocking horse and kind of tucks it away in this little like ramshack barn. You can tell it's as she gets off it creaks softly as it moves back and forth. Peeling paint covers its limbs, and its rocker is kind of thick with gross moss. Its rictus grin is painted on his face, and near a protruding root is a painted wooden box 3 feet on a side. A crack protrudes from the side of it, causing it to resemble an oversized jack-in-the-box.
3.
I flutter to whoever's at the very back and land on their shoulder.
Okay, that would be you.
3.
Oh, I'll ask it. What's all the little boxes?
Oh, the little boxes? I own a dragon. That's all you need to know.
A dragon.
Well, yeah!
That is so cool.
Just a green one.
I've never seen one before.
He likes the boxes. You should stay out of them.
Dragon.
Are dragons that small? They fit in boxes?
I want you to wonder. Boop!
I am wondering, so I'm asking
Oh
questions.
my god.
I'm choosing not to answer.
Once again, every damn topic.
Did he hit his head a bunch? I could help with that. If he only brings me will, I could give him strength. Maybe fix his mind.
What if my mind's not broken?
Oh dear, it definitely is. Come and follow me. Actually wanders you over into this general area.
Maybe it's a while.
This.
So we pass like all the pumpkins. Does anything happen?
Wandering to this general area. And this, my dears, is my garden. A woodland basin filled with plants and fungi stretches out along one side of a fallen tree. A pumpkin patch is at one end of the garden, next to a steaming compost heap, with ramshackle pens for pigs and goats at the opposite end. Bedraggled scarecrows hang from tall wooden stakes in the basin's wood slope. 2 ground-level doors and 3 balconies provide entry to the hag's lair. What's everyone doing? Oh, I have to look a fucking thing up. What's everyone doing?
Probably walk over to the farm animals.
Big fan of
Goats!
pumpkins,
Well, of course. Pumpkins are delicious. They last a long time. The kids love them. I'm telling you what, you can feed so many kids with one pumpkin. It's amazing. They're their favorite things. Just can't get enough of pumpkins.
Roast pumpkin does stay pretty sweet.
Never had pumpkin.
Might be able to trade for one.
Do I need a distraction for the musical thing or story? Do I need will or the third thing, the other thing?
Mm.
The unicorn one.
Yeah.
I have neither of those.
Well, for a pumpkin, would you sell a pumpkin?
What's that?
Would you mind selling a pumpkin?
Would you like a pumpkin?
I would
You
like a
did bring me tea. That's one pumpkin for all of you. Here, pick one out yourself.
Thank you.
Who's picking this pumpkin? Oh, fuck, that'd be you. Can you go ahead and roll me a perception check as you go over to pick this pumpkin?
Why oh fuck you had
We'll see. While you're doing that, what's everyone else doing? We've got beds of pumpkins and different, like, fungi growing. You've got animal pens.
Goats.
Goats.
Goat
That's
man
one.
wants to see the goats.
That's beautiful.
Goats!
Who else wants to see goats? Or who wants to see fungus?
Is it outside? Is it outside?
Yeah, we are outside.
Okay.
But it's dark.
I'll stand as close to the building as possible in the shade.
I want to go check out the horse.
And I will let her know. I'm gonna stand right.
The rocking horse is way back here.
That's fine.
The rocking,
Butterfly.
not yeah, the rocking horse.
I'm a butterfly.
So you flutter back over
How long
here.
am I a butterfly for?
We'll find
Like
out.
how much? How much?
An hour, but not an hour right
I'd
now.
be paying attention to how much time we have left because we knew it was an hour.
Yeah.
How does time pass as a butterfly?
Eternity?
How much time do I have left?
I don't know.
Well,
We're gonna find out together.
Find out because
keep,
there's already a picture of me anyway.
keep getting into
I
shenanigans.
done did leave DNA. Fuck
The good thing is, I'm already causing distraction by the time I walk, making noises.
Yeah. So you're boom, 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 boom as you walk, making peaceful sounds. As you watch to pick up a pumpkin that catches your eye, you take a look at the compost heap, and you notice that it's animated.
Oh god, shambling mound.
Ugh.
Sorry, that was said outside again.
Kind of
Is
see it
my
there. It's
shade?
just it's like
The
breathing.
ground is moving.
Huh?
Miss Nightshade, Miss Nightshade, the ground is moving.
Oh, don't you mind that. Just get your pumpkin.
I would get a not so heavy one if you're going to carry it. Otherwise, you can put it in my bag if it's a smaller one.
How do I know if it's a good one or not?
Well, you want it to be
Sniff its bum.
more circular than an oval.
Well, the most circular one I can find that's of medium size.
Okay. You find the pumpkin, the perfect one, the spherical one of medium size, and you pick it up.
It's beautiful.
So you have the perfect pumpkin.
cut the line with my knife.
You have a pumpkin. Back to you with the goats.
Nice.
The goats are kind of sitting there just like chewing cud. Ah.
I'll bleat back at them. Then I'll walk away bipedal like. Strut away from them.
And just look at you. As you strut away, you're making your way kind of like towards Eleanor's. She's kind of standing in like the shade near some of these spiral stairs. And you can see there's actually like beds of different mushrooms growing too. Strange ones of different shapes and sizes and colors.
Ooh. Can I identify any of them? Or are they all strange?
You can give me... Let's do it this way. There are 5 different beds of mushrooms.
Uh-huh.
If you want to identify them, we can try.
I've got my magnifying glass.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a nature check. You can roll me 5 if you want. Back to you. So as you flutter over, and you can see this rocking horse is just sitting there.
Kind of gimpy flutter too. Alright, Nick.
So you gimpily flutter over to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll roll.
I'm just
for
gonna
the
check it
next
out.
one.
And it looks like a rocking horse
We're
with
gonna do
paint on its
plus-
face.
Gonna go to the crack.
Mhm.
Check inside.
Check inside. It still shows your face and your mother and father.
The crack on the.
I thought you were talking about cracking the door.
Crack on the rocking horse.
Oh! Yeah, you can see it. Looks like there's a piece of its head. Like something was like missing or torn off from it.
Wow. And its eye cried.
For him.
Oh. Just checking it out.
Back to you.
If that's all I see, I'm gonna go back.
Natural 1
Okay.
for a 5.
Okay.
God dang.
A 6.
Okay.
An 8.
Okay.
A 17.
Okay.
And a 23.
Okay. So the first 3 that you see, fucking, you don't know what the shit they are.
That wasn't that one.
These look kind of scary, bad, probably bad juju.
Bad
the
juju.
other 2, one of them's called Humberbella.
Humber.
It's a colorful mushroom with a frilly parasol-shaped cap, and it drips like sweet nectar and is used to attract hummingbirds.
Ooh.
And eating one has the same effect as eating an antitoxin.
Nice.
And there is 16 of them in this like little patch.
Oh.
And the second one is pickle noggin. Each of these mushrooms has a short prickly spine growing out of its red cap. Hats made from prickle nog caps are popular in fae courts and considered very fashionable. Most tiny fae would be grateful to receive one as a gift. And in that bed, 5, 6, 14 of them.
Ah. Pickle noggin. That's a good choice.
Oh, you know your mushrooms, don't you, boy?
Well, a few of them, but I don't necessarily know that one and the
other 3?
Yeah, the other 3 and that one.
Yeah. Well, good thing. You shouldn't be messing with my mushrooms. Come on with the tour, on with the tour.
I wasn't messing. I was just looking.
That's fine. Come on. You got your pumpkin, let's go. Inside where there's no sign, let's go. Alright.
The best thing you've done.
How do we go through this?
Over a fire slowly, and I'll open my satchel. That way you don't have to carry like a 10-pound pumpkin.
If you use it as a
There's
hot,
one.
you can make it delicious.
So I'm gonna set this
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin tea.
I'm gonna set this stage.
White bitch tea. Here we go.
Pumpkin, oh god.
Pumpkin water?
Make a pumpkin spice tea.
Oh yeah.
As you feel
On its way.
kind of weird as you're fluttering.
Oh, no.
Trying to catch back up the group as she's leading everyone in. You're like hoofing it as a butterfly. As she goes to shut the door, you feel the polymorph fail. Poof. And you're outside of the shut door.
Oh shit.
Then you
I'm
can
not
start
gonna say
hearing
that out loud.
poofs. You start hearing some distant sounds. It's just like a small... I gotta do this all.
Ooh.
Almost like a
So-
sound is getting closer to you.
For flavor effect, I got pricked, right?
Mhm.
like a scratch. I'm gonna take and rip off real quick the bottom of my dress,
Okay.
like one of my layers, wrap it around my arm,
Okay.
because I got scratched. And I'm going to morph into a child.
You're gonna what?
Morph into a child.
What do they look like?
Well, solid dwarf.
One from upstairs.
Sure.
Okay.
And I'm gonna grab the nearest scrubby thing, because that'll be the least likely child that I'll run into.
So you're outside in the garden.
There could be double of us.
You have now turned into a dwarf child that you've seen.
I'm gonna dirty myself up a little bit,
Okay.
and I'm going to start doing tasks, I guess,
Generic.
until I figure
Generic
out.
task.
You know how when you grab a broom, you start sweeping the grass? I'm
Just walk
fucking whatever.
Roll me performance
She's walking around the
as you start seeing
That's right.
as you start
I have
seeing
hold
a
on.
red cap.
Hold on. I have a pallet jack, and I'm just pumping things up and going across the warehouse, and then I'm dropping it and I'm doing the same. Moving on. Sorry.
It's half Amazon.
Go ahead and roll me performance. As you see rounding the corner, you can see a couple red caps, one of them carrying a paper in their hand. And it keeps saying, Granny Nightshades a poo-poo head. Granny Nightshades a poo-poo head. Granny Nightshades a poo-poo head. And it's like running towards the door.
You said this was performance?
Yeah.
So I have expertise. It's gonna be a 24.
So the red caps are so focused on heading inside, you just look like a kid. They don't notice. You're all dirty. The door slams open behind
Just ripping
you
the
guys.
leaves.
Well, I hope
Whoa.
you guys really enjoyed the tour and everything. And you just hear like, Granny Nightshades a poo-poo head. Granny Nightshades a
It's
poo-poo
a very
head.
nice place.
As
What
the door
heck is
opens
that?
up, boof. Granny Nightshade. There seems to be some kind of problem. There's a wanted picture of Will, and the mouth keeps moving. Granny Nightshade's a poo-poo head. She gets kind of mad, and gear starts to turn. What is this? Will and his tricks. I'm sorry, you guys, but you guys need to leave. She like ushers you three, and basically uses her gigantic mass to like fucking push you outside the parlor.
Alright, alright.
Thank you. I've got to go deal with some things. As you just start hearing way off in the distance.
I am hoofing it back to that door that got jammed open.
Roll me stealth on the way.
Hoofing it. No, I'm not being stealthy. I'm just running.
Roll me stealth anyway.
Yes, we're fine.
Or do you let me go?
And no more
We
bat
go.
stealth.
She goes.
As she
we go back.
shuts the door on you
Should we
guys.
follow her?
You just hear screaming in the
gotta go
background.
get the other
You can hear random sound effects and commotions as like the sound of like tin soldiers running.
I rolled a 13 and then a +5. It's also a 17.
As you, with your short body now,
Oh, this is a 17.
just jump through the pumpkin patch. As you're trying to run, you hear a rumbling. Wait, please. And that's what we'll leave it until next week.
Fuck you!